Once in a while, there's always this one awesome looking game that pops out of nowhere and is made by an indie company I never knew about. For this one, I really want to thank one of my subscribers for mentioning this project in the comments of one of my videos. I never knew about this. All created by Korean developers and coming to PC, we've just had a brand new reveal of a game called Odin Valhalla Rising, which is a free-to-play open-world RPG with both single-player and multiplayer elements, developed by Lionheart Studios. Ever since this game was announced with a teaser trailer more than a year ago, a lot of people, mainly in South Korea, have been eagerly waiting for more on this fantasy Viking game. Now that we know it is gonna have a Western release as well in the future, I'm definitely keeping this one on my list of awaited games. Now, at its core, Odin Valhalla Rising offers all the traditional RPG and MMORPG features that one can expect in a game like this, whether playing alone or with friends. You will have plenty of mounts at your disposal, depending on the creatures you find in the open world. There's dungeons to explore, many secrets to uncover, a ton of boss battles with monsters of all kind from the Nordic lore, a party system, and much more will be seen in the game. Odin Valhalla Rising offers a vast, seamless open world with absolutely no loading screen whatsoever, waiting to be explored. The game's open world looks visually stunning. In its new trailer, we can see a ton of different environments, including a castle, a Lord of the Ring-like area, beautiful forest villages, snowy mountains, giants which can be friend or foe, a ton of huge bosses to fight or die to, and most importantly, dragons to tame and go to war with. I'm awaiting to see true gameplay, but from this trailer, it looks full of great features to have fun with. Thanks to MMOcultures.com's article, I was able to find a lot of new details from the project. Players will be able to travel through the massive world of Odin without any map loading at all, which is a new next-gen feature that's starting to get popular in newer titles from PS5 and Xbox Series X. The game also goes beyond by allowing anyone to travel by flying mounts if they'd like to, with not a bit of restrictions. In most games we see today, the tall mountains that's seen very far in the distance are always said to be explorable, but never really are, or there's simply nothing worth exploring there. It's used as background purposes to make the world feel less empty. Odin Valhalla's Rising world though will be explorable in every single part of its world, and it won't feel like just an empty space that's been put there just because. The team of developers are aiming to truly present a playable endless horizon experience. While there is no technology name given, Lionheart Studio claimed to have a lighting system which does not utilize Unreal Engine 4's default setting, but a new lighting technique which is customized to express the sensibility of Nordic mythology. Lionheart Studio also worked hard to create a realistic 3D modeling element in which actual medieval costumes are all scanned in real life exactly as they are and added to the game. Mentioned previously, motion capture technology is used to reflect movements in the game. All these will allow real-time in-game graphical changes such as bleeding, change of emotions from both the players in the world and its creatures, and also the damage done to body parts for the monsters, to give it a sense you're really hitting something. It was also said that players could be able to face Nordic gods such as Loki and a group known as Void Legion. There is currently more could be coming, 4 confirmed continents in Odin Valhalla Rising, which first is Midgard, Jotunheim, Niflheim, and Alfheim. Midgard in-game will be the continent of the grasslands that the gods of Asgard gave to humans. Humans live around the peaceful village of Menheim. Jotunheim will be a rocky continent composed of desolate and barren land. The giants, the descendants of Ymir, are rulers of Jotunheim with their strength and vitality. Depending on what you do, some giants could be hostile or friendly. We also have Niflheim, which is a continent of ice, where extreme cold and endless winter continues. The skillful dwarves conquer the cold and settle for Niflheim, and you will be encountering many dwarves during your journey, with some that will be giving you different kinds of interesting quests. We also have Alfheim, which is a continent of the forest full of infinite vitality with the blessing of Yggdrasil. Elves with mighty magical powers cut off their relationships with other race and live there as peaceful peaceful warriors. These one look the most interesting to me, and their continent is looking really different than the others. In the abyss of the emptiness that existed since the beginning, there's a demon with a destructive instinct that is asleep and could awaken at any time, and the Forsaken god Loki becomes the Void leading legion, reaching out across the continent of this game. This is not confirmed yet, but Loki might be the main villain of this game. There will also be a large-scale PvP system with loads of content for fans of the PvP areas or simply those that are more into PvE. There's one mythological creature in the trailer that 99% looks like the World Serpent from God of War, which is clearly inspired by, and I'm not even mad about it. I'm really excited to see how we can fight this thing. In the trailer we see some Assassin's Creed or Zelda-like climbing mechanics as well. You'll be able to climb buildings and also any cliffs, so that will be interesting to see in action. Lionheart also revealed the first 4 playable classes for the game, which include a warrior, sorceress, priest, and a rogue class, which will all be different in their own ways. The gameplay for the game is looking a lot like the many Korean or Chinese RPGs out there, and I admit it's pretty different to see a Viking themed project created by Korean developers, and I'm very intrigued by it. Alright guys, do let me know what you all think of Odin Valhalla Rising in the comments below, and make sure you guys drop a like on this video for more on new games like these in the future, and also make sure you subscribe to stay tuned. Thanks to Diamond Hunter 45, Themistocles, Rickno23, and Kian Zolfagari for being a master member on the channel. You can become a survivor member for as low as 99 cents a month. It'll help me and the channel as a whole to make more and better videos. Thanks for watching.